All right, here we go, everybody, with the Brock and Doc podcast.
Brock and Doc.
I'm Brock.
And I'm Doc.
All right, so today, our podcast, we're actually going to go back. We're doing wrestling, but instead of reviewing Monday Night Raw or the last pay-per-view, we're just going to review random matches from the past.
Yes, because I don't currently watch wrestling. I don't know what's going on in it. I used to be a wrestling fan, but I'm not anymore. But the Brock is going to teach me today.
That's right. I'm going to have Doc watch random matches from the past. He knows no storyline or anything that's happening. So this is going to be very interesting. He's going to learn today about this match back in 1988, Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, the main event for the WWF heavyweight title.
So was this like a pay-per-view?
No. It was on regular TV, Channel 5.
Channel 5. So, and when did it, like, what time was it? Was this the only match?
No. It was on NBC. It was the main event. Okay, so they had like a show. Basically, how they did Saturday night's main event, except for this is called the main event. And the headline of the show was Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant.
Oh, and the TV network did it.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
wow. Oh, okay. All right.
All right. So, Doc, go ahead. Start it from the beginning.
All right.
Give us your review.
My review. You had Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. The match started off pretty interesting. Hulk Hogan just kind of broke out and sprung on everybody. Ted DiBiase, the famous DiBiase, because I hate the Ted DiBiase.
In reference to the Iron Sheik shoot interview.
Yes. He beats up who Ted DiBiase and the black bald guy.
That's Virgil.
Virgil, yeah.
I told you,
yeah.
He did not know what was happening.
Yeah, Virgil. And he gave both of them a foot to the face. I found it very interesting that he just decided to give both of them a foot to the face. And for the next 3 minutes, he just gives the Giant a right and a right.
And might I add, the crowd was just going crazy over all this.
Yes, I understand why. Hulk Hogan was an icon. I liked him back in the day, but I don't remember too much back then because I was little. How was I when this was going on? A year and a half. So, yeah, I was into it. I was liking the fist to the face, And one thing I found interesting, I really want to know: did Hulk Hogan feel any type of way about this nut grab that Andre the Giant gave him after the first 3 minutes of getting beat in the face?
Okay, let me go back to that. Okay, so I know where you're at because I wrote that down too. Hogan went to the top rope, and I don't ever recall Hulk Hogan going to the top rope. So this was like a shock to my system. But he went to the top rope, and when he got there, Andre grabbed him off the top rope, and he was going to press slam him. However, where his hands were positioned on Hogan's body, It just didn't feel right to me. It weirded me. I mean, he like he fingered him. I mean,
yeah. It was horrible because the next time he did it, he didn't grab him like that. It was like, did he get one in, or did Hogan feel any type of way?
Yeah, that bothered me too. I noticed that with myself.
Yeah. So after he slams him, that's when he decides to choke Hulk Hogan with his leotard. So. The funny part about that was after he wrapped it around his neck like twice and choked the man while the referee wasn't paying no attention. And then the referee pays attention, he releases it like, what? And the leotard is still hanging on Hogan's throat. You know what I'm saying? He released all the way. He's like, what? What am I doing? What? With his head, head all the way in the cookie jar. But anyway, that was funny.
Might I note, by this time, Andre was kind of old, couldn't move very well, so he was very limited by this time in his career.
How old was he? Because that's going to make this rest of this fight make a lot of sense.
Well, he wasn't that old, but he did die 6 years later.
Where is he from?
France. Yes.
So he can speak French fluently?
Yes.
So, what did he say then? Anyways, then Virgil interrupts, and Virgil interrupts, and that's when the Giant came in, and Hulk Hogan did he beat him up first? Then he pinned the Giant first before Virgil interrupted?
Well, yeah, Hogan made his comeback.
Yeah.
He made his comeback, hit the Giant with the 3 big right hands, and Virgil came in. He gave Virgil another big boot.
Yeah, so Virgil interrupts, and then that's when the Giant comes back and beats up Hogan and then land. So the Giant comes back and he beats up Hogan and he pins him, and all of a sudden the referee comes and he beats 1, 2, 3, but on the 2 count, Hogan obviously raises up his shoulder. So the Giant wins, and there's this big argument. You know, Hogan's walking around all mad and all this stuff.
All right, so let me just say this is the referee was paid by the $1 Million Man, and right now, Andre's walking around. Andre has announced that he's the tag team champions.
That's what he said. He was tag team champions.
Yes, he was going to relinquish the tag team championship to Ted DiBiase. But go ahead.
Oh, okay. So now the Giant is the champion, and all of this stuff is going on, and he walks off, and all of a sudden you see 2 referees in the corner, and they're arguing.
Of course, back then the storyline is Ted DiBiase paid a referee to have plastic surgery to look like the other referee. Of course, now we know that they were twin brothers. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, he's like, oh my God, he looks just like the other guy. He looks just like him. Which, it was obvious. If you knew who Dave Hebner was really in real life, you would have noticed that this other guy was skinnier. It's like, Dave, you lost 20 pounds overnight. But anyways.
Yes, Earl and Dave were not the same size at all.
Yeah, so, these 2 guys, they're who's the real Dave Hebner? Who's the real Dave Hebner? Who's the real Dave Hebner? We trying to figure out which we know who the real Dave Hebner is. And Hogan grabs him, and the funny part is one of the Dave Hebners just fires on the other Dave Hebner. He hits him in the face, and dude falls. And then the attitude took the money. He's willing to fight now. So he hits him, then Hogan slams him, and all this good stuff. He gets cheated.
Let's go back to this Hogan slam. I mean, first off, Hogan grabs him by the neck, and he just kind of does this Hulk Hogan ear thing to the crowd, all 4 corners.
Oh, yeah.
So he has him by the throat for like 10 minutes, and somehow the guy can't get away. Then when Hogan picks him up for the press slam, I think Hogan overshot. Well, I know Hogan overshot.
Oh, man. Dude, he threw Dave Hebner, 35 yards like he was a rag doll. Like,
I mean, he went way over Ted DiBiase's
he missed
head.
him. He missed him. I know dude was hurt. I know he was hurt for it because he missed him. Like, those up there by their head. You can't catch nobody that high.
And keep in mind, Ted DiBiase was still like 4 rows back.
Man, that just shows you, how big. Like, with Hogan fighting the Giant made him look very small. But then Hogan stands next to like some normal guys, and he's like this big giant country boy that's like ready to slam you, beat you. You're not gonna say nothing to Hogan in a bar,
Right. And so then the post-match interview, my favorite part of the whole thing. Hogan is literally crying after losing the title. Take note, John Cena. Hogan cares when he loses the title.
You know how today's society is. Everybody's a winner.
Yeah, no, John Cena, he loses the title and just comes back, hey, and makes some joke.
You did a great job.
Right. Hogan cried. How much did they pay for the surgery? How much? Hogan cried.
How? Yeah, $100 bills falling out of his pocket.
Which I didn't see any $100 bills falling out of his pocket, but hey, Hulk, you sold it. If you just heard Hogan after the match, he sold it.
That was the best post-match, though. Why? And he keeps like throwing his hair back, and he bald at the top, of course. So he has nothing to wipe till he gets to the back of his head.
Yes, the greatest post-match interview of all time. Hulk Hogan losing the title and crying, literally crying, because they cheated him. That is the best.
And due to this episode, now I know why Iron Sheik hates the Ted DiBiase.
Now, we're going to fast forward. The next match I made him watch is actually, I didn't even make him watch the whole match, but I just had to go to Halloween Havoc, 1995.
Yes.
Hogan versus the Giant.
I probably saw this, how was I in 95? 8, probably. 8 going on 9. Yeah. it wasn't epic to me. You know, I probably saw it because I was around wrestling fans at that time.
Okay. So this is the match, of course, where this is actually the Giants' first match. I don't know if you knew that or not.
The Giant. Oh, this was. Oh, for real?
Yeah. This.
No,
is,
I didn't see this then.
Yeah.
No, I might have because you know he was supposed to be in a new up and coming thing.
Right.
It's like the Giant. How can he be beat? It's a 7'9" Giant.
Right. And this is his first match. So his first match is in there with Hulk Hogan wearing all black and brown cowboy boots.
Yeah, why was he dressed so fancy? Because normally he doesn't, he's in the yellow and red. What's up with that?
Okay, well, the storyline going into this one is Hogan had been getting beat up by the Dungeon of Doom, so he had to show his dark side because the Giant had just been, the Giants just been beating him up all this time. So his dark side was coming out.
Oh, that was his dark side.
Right.
With red cowboy boots.
Yeah, basically.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we catch this match in progress. We don't watch the whole thing. We just come in progress. The Giant has Hogan in the bear hug. Take it away, Doc.
Yeah, the Giant has Hogan in this bear hug, and Hogan he's limp, and the ref holds his hand up and drops it, and he holds it up next time. Hogan does the no, like the Mutombo finger thing. He does that, and he comes and he whoops up on the Giant, and of course you hear the term deja vu. You got the Hulk Hogan versus the Giant. So after he's whooping up on the Giant,
well, hold on. I'm going to go back real quick.
Go back.
I just have to talk about Hogan's comeback again. Giant hits him with a chokeslam. Hogan hulks up, and the Giant is throwing kicks while Hogan is shaking.
That's what you call it, hulking up?
Yeah, when he does the shaking part. Yeah, that.
Oh, he's copying off the Hulk?
Well, yeah. But anyway.
Really? For real?
Yeah, he at one point in time in the 70s, the late 70s, he's doing Incredible Hulk Hogan.
Oh, for real?
And then he just kind of changed it to, he just left it at Hulk Hogan.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway, he's hulking up. He's doing his whole Hulk up. And for the first time, like the Giants just kicking him. He just kicks him. Like he doesn't throw punches like regular people. He kicks him.
Yeah.
And so, of course, after Hogan, like, just no sales all the kicks, the Giant throws a right hand, and for some reason, Hogan blocks it. Like the regular Hogan comeback. It's like, I don't understand why you decide to block that one. The guy's already kicked you like 5 times, and now you decide to block.
I guess because, you can hit me 6 times, but not 7.
I mean, all I'm saying is, he always just decided to block one punch. You would think he would block all the other punches.
No, if you watch him during the whole match, the whole thing is like beat me up and I'm getting stronger as you beat me up. He's getting madder, I guess. Hulking up, whatever. But go ahead, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, okay. You can take it back. You can take it back now.
Now, he hulked up. What happened after he hulked up?
Okay. Then there's a bad camera angle. You see Jimmy Hart get on the apron. And
hit him in the back of the head. Is that when he hit him in the back of the head?
Well, this is the first time the referee just falls out. You don't actually see Jimmy Hart do anything because of the camera angle.
Yeah. It was a bad angle on one of them shots on the first one, but keep going.
Yeah. So eventually, they're playing it off like Jimmy Hart doesn't know what happens. Hogan wakes up the referee. And then Jimmy Hart gets in the ring and hits the referee again. Go ahead, Doc.
Jimmy Hart gets in. He hits the referee again. Oh, yeah. No, that's when he threw the referee down. Right. And then he hits Hogan in the back of the head, and the Giant gets him in the bear hug again, right?
Yes, this non-ending bear hug.
Yes, this bear hug just goes on for the next minute or so until, here comes who's the dude that was doing the chopping?
Well, no, first Macho Man and Luger come out.
Yeah, this was the first match when dude did the chopping. But anyway, Macho Man and Lex Luger come out. And I'm like, yeah, Macho Man, Lex Luger, yeah, And all of a sudden, Lex Luger starts whooping on Macho Man. And it's like, man, what's up with that? Then this mummy come out the back, and I'm thinking like, I didn't know that there was an actual mummy that wrestled, but he comes and he joins in on the bear hug, but he's the spooner, and he starts hunching, Hulk Hogan. I don't know what it was like. Why would that make you tired in wrestling? That would only make me mad. Like, bro, why are you humping me? We wrestling. So he humping him. And did one more person come out?
No,
was that it?
Well, Kevin Sullivan was already out there.
Yeah, then Lex Luger puts Macho Man in the rack. I love the rack. I like doing that to other people. I like doing it to my little cousins. One of them's too big now. But anyways, So yeah, he puts Randy Savage in the rack. Then he puts Hulk Hogan in the rack, doesn't he?
Right, he does that.
Yeah, he puts Hulk Hogan in the rack and just throws him down. He just lays there for the rest of the match. I really don't understand that. And then who you got left? The Giant, Lex Luger, and
Kevin Sullivan and the Yeti.
And the Yeti, was this?
Yeah, that's the Mummy. Yeah.
Were they like a crew now? Like,
yeah, they were part of the Dungeon of Doom.
WCW versus they were the Dungeon of Doom.
Right. This is pre-NWO. The NWO.
Kevin Sullivan must have been the fat dude that was doing the chops then that I was talking about.
Yes.
That's who Kevin Sullivan is. I don't remember him.
Yes. He, like I said, he's not a. If you're a wrestling fan, listen to this. Remember, Doc does not watch wrestling. He only watched like the Attitude Period, the NWO.
Yes, The Rock and Stone Cold. NWO versus NWO Wolfpack.
Right.
That era.
He watched that. However, I'm going to make him watch matches that he knows probably none of the participants. Today, I was just nice and let him watch Hulk Hogan.
One day we have to get to the epic Bob Wire.
See, he's already seen that, so he wants to talk about it.
Yes. No, we're not going to talk about it today, but we have to talk about the Bob Wire because they opened my eyes to wrestling.
What we're referring to is a match between Sabu and Terry Funk, the Barbed Wire match. It's on one of the ECW documentaries. I can't remember which one. But yeah, if you haven't seen that match, check it out. It's on Netflix. Well, it was on Netflix, and that is a crazy match. All right. So, well, Doc, I think we through for the day on our wrestling end.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm going to just random old matches. We're probably going to go WrestleMania 2 for our next show.
WrestleMania 2? WrestleMania 2? How many have there been?
31.
31. I've seen like 5.
Right. So we're going to WrestleMania 2. I don't know if I want Hogan
what
yet.
What year was that?
I want to say 87.
So when did The Undertaker start doing them?
90. Oh, man.
3 or 4 or something like that?
Man, when did he start? Okay, I'm not sure, but.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but. You know what? I even let you get Undertaker's first WrestleMania. We'll do that next time. Undertaker's first WrestleMania.
Yes.
And
I haven't seen it. But
the Battle Royal from WrestleMania 2.
Battle Royal, yes, my favorites.
That is what we're
WrestleMania 2. Oh yeah, that's got to be off the chain.
Battle Royal from WrestleMania 2.
Second year, they trying to top like the very first year. They got to be off the chain.
All right, so hope you enjoyed our review.
Yeah.
Like I said, we'll keep doing these wrestling reviews because, quite frankly, it's funny to me because Doc does not have an idea what's happening
at all.
So thanks for listening. This is the Brock and Doc Show.
Brock and Doc.
We out.
Out.